Mouse number 24, Cox. After second version. First of the half called against the Lady Bobcats.
Oh, hey. Yeah, just trying to get it up and running.
Well, ball possession over Bergman. Basket Husky.
Hey everyone, this is the Loose Cannon, David McBee. We're getting ready to go live in about 30 minutes with some senior high action. We got a doubleheader tonight as Bergman coming in to take on Flippin. We should be two great games. Three of the teams playing in the next two games are both ranked top 10 in the 3A conference. So it's going to be a slobber knocker of basketball right here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We're so glad to have you guys joining us. And we'll be back in about 30 minutes, getting ready to get started here on TLSN. All right, everyone, this is the loose cannon, David McBee. Thank you so much for joining us here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We got senior high girls action coming up in about 30 minutes here on the TLSN, but we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of bonus coverage right here as we're going to cover, we got a junior high matchup that's heading up. So give me just a second. I'm going to get my camera set up. We're going to be ready to rock and roll a little bonus coverage here on TLSN as we're waiting for senior high action. Give me a little practice, see if I'm rusty after being gone for a while. So had a little break the last 2 weeks, no ball games, getting a little time off. Right now in this matchup, this is junior high girls. Bergman right now going to the line. Right now they're up 13. It's 30-13. 2:42 left here in the third according to our Shark Creek graphic scoreboard there. So we're glad to have you guys joining us. Hopefully everything's looking okay. Looks like our friend UU online saying watch free streaming. You don't have to watch free streaming on that scammer's link there. As we'll block UU, we'll get her off there. So right now, both free throws good. It's 32-17, 2:38 left here in the third quarter. Bergman jumped out to a 9-0 lead to start off the game. And now they've extended that lead. They're up 15. They've led throughout the entire game. Which we got a couple slobber knockers coming up here on TLSN later tonight. We're going to have a couple battles. Senior high girls. We got Bergman coming in. I believe they're ranked number 8 right now. And then, or I believe, I'm sorry, they're actually number 6 in the last state rankings that were put out. Going to be taking on Flippin. Flippin not ranked right now in the top 10, but the senior high matchup, senior high boys, it's going to be the number 8 Flippin Bobcats taking on the number 1 team, the Bergman Panthers, right here on Twin Lakes Sports Network. So going to be a fun night of basketball here on TLSN. As a little bit of bonus coverage, don't have any rosters for them, so we're not really going to call the play-by-play as much as we normally do, but we'll go ahead and film it and a little bit of bonus coverage for these teams right here on Facebook and YouTube. I am flying solo tonight, so let me know how everything's looking online if you're watching. Let me know if you can hear me, if the sound's okay. I'm going to have you guys be my producers for me tonight. Now that pass out of bounds. Going to be a turnover back to Bergman with 1:52 left here in the third. Well, I'll tell you what, guys, start getting your popcorn ready, get your beverages. If you're not here in Bobcat Country, make sure you're watching here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network, because I'm telling you what, we got 2 big matchups. This gym's starting to fill up. This place is going to be packed. It's going to be rocking. Our first games of 2025 here on TLSN. Looks like it's going to be a travel, so turnover going to go back to the Bobcats. All right, Christy Chisholm says it looks great. Hopefully I sound okay. Everything looks good on my side, so I appreciate Christy being my producer there. As it's stolen by, ball's on the floor, and finally the Lady Panthers come away with it. Oh man, is that a Bobcat burger? Woo, yeah. Dude, thank you, yeah. Jimmy Lane just brought me a Bobcat burger, man. I'm gonna be enjoying life in about 10 minutes as soon as this game's over. We're gonna have a little gap in between games. Bucket's good. Lead now extended 17 for the junior Lady Panthers here. Looks like Christy Chisholm says, sounds good too. She says she's going to be here soon. As of this, I'll go ahead and tell you the visitor side already here. I'll tell you what, Bergman, they're definitely bringing the boom to the room tonight. This place is filling up. Already, they're going to have a good crowd. Drive to the inside, shots no good. Ball's on the floor, going to be a foul. They're going to call that on number 22. It's going to be her first personal, 5th on the team. So that's going to be free throws coming here for the Lady Bobcats. Of course, this is junior high action. A little bit of bonus coverage here on TLSN. As we're glad to have you guys here hanging out with us tonight. Doubleheader, first free throw is up and good. One and two from the line, loose ball's on the floor. Lady Panthers going to come away with it. Pass ahead, partially blocked out of bounds. And it's going to go back to, going to stay with the Lady Panthers with 29.5 seconds left here in the third. Of course, this is our first night of 2 tonight. We'll be streaming tonight, and then we'll be back at it. Drive to the inside shot, no good. Loose ball. Bergman gets the board. It's going to be wrapped up. Going to be a foul. So fouls on number 31, Lindsay. That's going to be her 3rd personal. .33 thought about it for a second. Of course, we'll have rosters when we do our play-by-play in our next 2 games. We just don't. A little bit of bonus coverage here since we got it up early. Figure I'd knock the rust off. See if we can do a little special bonus coverage here for the Bergman fans that are making their way in. So it looks like Patton going to go to the line for 2 shots. That's going to be the 3rd foul on number 24. And both teams right now in the penalty with 5. One and 2 from the line is good by Patton. It's going to extend it down back to a 17-point lead. It's 35-17. And Flippin unable to get the shot off. So we're getting ready to go to the 4th. Right now the Junior Lady Panthers in control. It's 35-18 here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. And of course, this is our first. This is a little bonus coverage we're doing here. We got a doubleheader, a dynamic doubleheader coming up tonight here on TLSN as we have senior high girls action going to be right after this. Of course, we couldn't do tonight's broadcast without these great sponsors such as Buffalo River Float Services, canoes, kayaks, shuttle services, tubes, and more in Yellville, Arkansas. Give Pam and Aaron Darnell a call because I'll tell you what, it's going to be float season before you know it. And Diatley Dental Care. We got to get this card from Diatley Dental Care. We'll get this corrected this week. They've actually moved now. They're no longer on 7th Street, so they got a new location over on Cardinal Street. Also, Hiram Shattuck's Health and Rehab. Appreciate them for being a sponsor. Of course, we went over, hit our 400th game the other night. This is number 401. We got Letty's Mexican Dining, award-winning Mexican cuisine over in Gassville, and Genuine Care Pharmacy. You've stop by and see Clint. Tell him TLSN sent you. See him for all your pharmaceutical needs. Genuine Care Pharmacy. But yeah, we're so glad to have you here, guys. I'll tell you what, this place, you can feel the energy. You can feel the excitement. And the next 2 games coming up should be slobber knockers. I'll tell you what, the senior high boys matchup. I was talking to our TLSN Flippin correspondent earlier, Kaylee Chatelaine, and she was, telling me, hey, this one's going to be a fantastic matchup tonight between 2 really good teams. And we'll share some of the Kaylee Chatelaine facts that she gave us. Our keys to victory tonight for the Flippin Lady Bobcats. Buckets in, pulls it now to 15. Looks like pressure being put on by the Junior Lady Bobcats. Of course, only 6-minute quarters here in junior high. Drive to the inside, left hand is going to be off, but fouled in the shot attempt. So foul's going to be on 31, Lindsay. That's going to be her 4th personal. Of course, tonight's broadcast is going to be an interactive broadcast, guys. We want to see your comments. We want to know who you're cheering for. If there's a player you want to give a shout out on air, hey, put it in the chat. Put the comment. 1 and 2 from the line is good. So it's now a 16-point lead. So if the Junior Lady Bobcats can get back in this, they need to start moving. They need to move quick. They need to score points in bunches. Nice inside move by Lindsay. She is fouled. So Lindsay going to go to the line right now, down 16. Looks like online we got Blair Castle online. She's a comment. She said, "Go Bergman." Is that the Blair Castle from Yellville that we've been calling these games this year? That's her. I think they got a matchup. They got a couple good games this week too, but I know the Lady Panthers had a really good run in the tournament over at the NAC tournament this last week. So shout out to Blair Castle and that squad. If that's Blair Castle from Yellville, you have to tell us if that's you or not. Nice drive to the inside, up and under. Bucket is good. It's going to be now an 18-point lead. I got a feeling that's got to be Blair Castle from Yellville because they would never say go Flippin. They're going to say go Bergman. So, of course, we love that rivalry between Flippin and Yellville. Later this month, we'll have a matchup between those two teams. The Battle for Marion County Part 2. Nice drive to the inside. They're going to count the bucket. So foul's going to be on number 3. That's going to be her 4th. And now Lindsay going to the line, trying to complete the old-fashioned three-point play here. So free throw is good. That pulls it now. It's a 15-point game. 4:24 left here in the 4th. And Bergman in control right here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Oh, yeah, Blair Castle says, yes, it's me. So I'll tell you what, I love watching Blair Castle play, too. From outside, it's stop, pop, three-point shot, nothing but money. You know, you got to call Blair Castle a car wash because she's automatic from the three-point line. So, and good luck in your game. I think they're on the road. Might be on the road this evening. So if you're playing tonight, Blair, good luck to you and good luck to the Lady Panthers tonight. And we'll be seeing you a lot this month. So, again, we're glad to have you guys joining us here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. A little bit of bonus coverage right here on TLSN. As I'm trying to knock the rust off, make sure I didn't forget how to do this. As had a couple weeks off there after about a week and a half. Flippin trying to put pressure, press his beat, drive, trying to take it coast to coast, misses it, loose ball. And the Lady Bobcats going to come away right now down 15, 4 minutes to go. In this junior high bonus coverage matchup here on TLSN. Our first of a doubleheader, dynamic doubleheader tonight here on TLSN. This place is filling up. It's going to be loud. This place is going to be rocking. We're going to be bringing the boom to the room tonight here on TLSN. So Lindsay, who's having a good game, she hits the first free throw. Now playing with 4 fouls. Yellville was down, Flippin was down 19. They've gotten it back to 14. Of course, no shot clock in junior high, so it's going back to how senior high was a couple years ago. There's a turnover forced by Flippin. Flippin seeing if they could take advantage of this. Nice little give and go. Layup is good. And now the lead down to 12. 3:36 to go. Flippin trying to force a turnover, and they get it. And that's Lindsay. She's going to take it in. Misses the layup. Rebound, putback, misses it. Another putback up, no good. Ball is on the floor. It's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow is going to stay with Flippin. So Flippin right now down 12, 3:19 left here in the 4th. Looks like we got Deborah Donner online. She's saying go Flippin from Northeast Arkansas. They try to go inside again. Another missed opportunity. Finally draws the foul. As Flippin's had about 6 shot opportunities on this possession. So they're going to be team foul number 4 on Bergman. So Flippin with a chance here. One more foul is going to be in the penalty with 3:09 to go. They're going to have free throws the next 3 minutes. So might be able to, if they can get a couple defensive stops, trying to chip their way back into this game. First free throw is up and good. Nice stroke there. Oh, the lead has gone from 19, now it's 11. It's 1 of 2 from the line. Bergman's not going to hold it. They're going to drive, miss the shot. Another defensive rebound there. Baseball pass ahead, little give and go. They're going to get the double dribble. As Costly turnover there right there as they had narrowed it down to 11. Again, another turnover force Flippin in this fourth quarter. There's the shot. It is up and good. And now a chance for they're going to call the foul on Lowry. That's her fourth personal. So now in the penalty is Bergman, as the lead now is narrowed down to 9. Loose ball, offensive rebound. Going to be another opportunity right now, down 9, and a chance to see if they can get back into this thing. Little junior high bonus coverage, and we might have a game. There's a three-pointer from the corner. It's off. Rebound putback, left-handed layup is off. Loose ball, it's going to be out off of Bergman. Going to stay with Flippin. Man, Flippin has had some good looks here in the last minute as they've narrowed it back down to 9. 2:31 to go here in the fourth. But we're glad to have you guys joining us here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. This is going to be our first of a doubleheader tonight. We got senior high girls right after this little bonus coverage that we're doing right here on TLSN. Again, thanks to all the fans. We hit game broadcast number 400 that we did on our last broadcast. This will be 401 right here, so we broke the 400 mark, and we couldn't do it without each and every one of you guys and gals, all you people that tune in online. The way you can help us out, if you're watching online right now too, reach down and hit that share button or tag in a family member. That lets us know that that helps us get more viewers and helps us get the coverage out here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. So here we go, 29-38. Drive to the inside bucket, almost goes in. Going to draw another foul.
Foul number 10, Fultz. That's her first person.
So now foul's going to be on number 10, Fultz, in the penalty. So now down 9. This was a 19-point lead that they have chipped away. And the bank is open after 5 o'clock here in Marion County as first free throw banked in. Now it's an 8-point game. It was a 19-point lead down to 8. There's the second free throw, rattles around, in and out, no good, loose ball. And Bergman comes away with the offensive rebound, or defensive rebound. And now again, just pushing the pace. They're not holding it. Loose ball, and the Lady Bobcats have it. 8-point, down 8, 2 minutes and 11 seconds to go. Pass is stolen, ball's on the floor. Flippin gets it back. Again, players all over the floor, bodies twisted up. And it's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow is going to go back to the Lady Panthers. 1:59 to go. This since they've gone to this pressure defense here in the fourth, it's forced quite a few turnovers, and it's kind of got them back in the game. Well, good job by the Lady Panthers there, beating the press, and they're going to pull it back. There's a three-pointer. It's off. Loose balls on the floor. Who's going to come away with it? Flippin gets it, and they get a timeout. So Flippin gets the timeout right now. 1:30 to go. They've gotten it back down to 8 here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network, guys. We'll be back in a second here on TLSN.
Our Best Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with and supporting those who serve our communities. From the ones growing our food, to those putting it on everyone's plate. The ones building our neighborhoods, working to improve them, and supporting their neighbors in need. Our Best believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Our Best Bank, we believe.
All right, guys, welcome back here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. A little bonus coverage here. This is junior high girls, as it's an 8-point lead right now for the Bergman Junior Lady Panthers. It was a 19-point lead, but Flippin has had a furious fourth quarter comeback, and they've gotten it down to 8 points with 1 minute and 30 seconds to go. They got possession of the ball. They've had some good looks here in the fourth. Now 1:30 to go. They're going to have to move quickly. Of course, no shot clock here either. There's a three-pointer. It is up off the front of the rim. No good. Loose ball. They get it off to Lindsay. Of course, I don't have a roster for this group right here since this is a little bonus coverage. Another putback. Again, another putback. Finally hits the shot. And now it's 6-point game. 1:08 to go. Again, drive, takes it in. Bucket is good and draws the foul. So foul's going to be on number 22, Griffin. It's going to be her second on the team. But the bucket is good. Now a chance for an old-fashioned three-point lead. That puts the lead back up to 8. They've trimmed it down from 6. They got it down to, 19. They trimmed it down to 6. Now under a minute to go. And it's going to be a foul on Warren as the ball was stolen away. That's number 3 on Warren. But with the turnover, 50 seconds to go, 8-point lead, that's going to put Bergman in a really good position here. It's been a good fourth, but maybe a little too late for the Flippin' Lady Bobcats. It's going to be on Lindsay, number 31. That's going to be her 5th, so she does foul out. So 8-point lead. Lady Panthers are fouled. So foul's going to be on number 24. That's going to be her 4th personal. In the penalty, Bergman a chance to seal the deal here from the line. First free throw's off the front of the rim, no good. Still 40 seconds left here in the fourth. Rattles around, no good, so still 8-point lead. The Junior Lady Bobcats right now down 8, trying to see if they can get back in this, but they're going to need some points, and they're going to need them quick. Drive to the inside, draws the foul. Fortunately for the Lady Bobcats, it ate up about 15 seconds on the clock. So Griffin now to the line, chance for 2 shots, down 8. She can get it back down to 6. You can expect there's going to be some pressure defense here from the Lady Bobcats, Junior Lady Bobcats. First free throw off the back of the rim, no good. Second attempt coming here. Of course, after this game, guys, we'll have about a 10-minute break before senior high action. Free throw is no good, loose ball. And that's probably going to do it with 20 seconds to go as Bergman. They're going to still look to be aggressive, but 3-score game here, 10 seconds to go. Left-handed shot is off. Lady Bobcats have it, but with 10 seconds to go, it's going to be the Junior Lady Panthers. Big rejection there. They're going to get the victory, 40-32 here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. So it's going to be an 8-point victory for the Junior Lady Panthers, 40-32 here on our first little bonus coverage here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. As we're going to step away, we got about 10 minutes, and we have senior high action coming up right after this here on TLSN. We'll be right back. All right, everyone, this is the Loose Cannon, David McBee. We're getting ready to go live here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Our first of a doubleheader. This is going to be senior high girls action, as we have one of the top-rated senior high girls teams in the state with the Bergman Lady Panthers. So the Lady Bobcats going to see if they can play spoiler tonight here on TLSN. It's going to be a good one. Then in our final one of the night, we have the number 8 3A boys team taking on the number 1 3A boys team in the state. That's going to be quite a slobber knocker here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network.
Once again, you want to thank all of you fans for making out here for our games this evening. One in the book, 2 years ago. Our next will be a senior.
So we got starting lineups getting ready to come out. We're going to start off with the Lady Panthers of Bergman.
Our starting lineups. We'll start things off on the visiting sideline. Let's go with number 1, J.C. Holitzka.
Number 1, J.C. Holitzka.
Number 25, Brendan Collins.
Number 25, Brinley Collins.
Number 10, Kirsten Lowry.
Number 10, Kirsten Lowry.
Smith. And number 4, Kimasi.
Number 3, that's Paige Smith. And number 10, that's Kirsten Lowry. That's your starting lineups. Sorry, I was having to correct some numbers. Here comes the starting lineup for the Lady Bobcats of Flippin. Number 2, Cadence Pendergrass.
Number 14, Alyssa Shelton.
Number 14, Alyssa Shelton.
Number 5, Heavenly Nally. Number 23, Kenna Greenhaw. And number 24, Adrienne Benedict. Grant Greenhaw on the sideline for your Lady Bobcats here this evening.
Sorry, guys, had a little camera difficulty there. I hit the wrong button and my screen completely went away, so didn't get a chance to name the starting lineups. That's number 23, Kenna Greenhaw, number 5, Heavenly Nally, and number 24, Benedict. That's the starting lineup for the Flippin' Lady Bobcats. Of course, they're coached by head coach Grant Greenhaw. Freaked me out for a minute. I thought I'd completely disconnected the stream there. I was like, don't want to do that, guys. We're just getting rolling. First of a doubleheader of action here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network, and we're glad to have you here. Senior high girls, senior high boys conference matchup. That's going to be the fun things about these matchups, especially over the next month. It's going to be conference battles throughout. For those that are joining us online too, let us know in the chat. Can you hear me? Do I sound okay? I'm flying solo tonight, so I'm going to have you guys be my producer for me as here we go, getting started here on TLSN. And the Lady Panthers going to come away with the opening tip-off. Drive to the inside. Shot's no good. Rebound. Offensive putback. And it is good. And they jump out 2-0, the Lady Panthers. Here come the Lady Bobcats. Shelton over in the corner. That's Pendergrass for 3. Shot is no good. And here comes Bergman back the other way. There's a 3-pointer. Stephen Curry range. Nothing but net. Holitzka and Bergman jumps out 5-0 here in the opening 30 seconds. Back-to-back buckets. Off to a hot start. There's Shelton with a tough left-handed floaters, no good. As they jump out 5-0, looking for more. There's Holitzka again, stops, pops, 3-pointer. It's 8-0, just like that. As the Lady Panthers come out firing on all cylinders, 8 points in the opening minute here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Of course, guys, thank you so much. We appreciate everyone joining us online here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. I want to thank our sponsors such as Shark Creek Graphics, T-shirts, stickers, hats, banners, hoodies, license plates, and more on Instagram and also on Facebook. Also, Buffalo River Float Services, canoes, kayaks, shuttle services, tubes, and more. Go ahead and call Aaron and Pam Darnell and go ahead and start making your reservation. It's going to be float season before you know it. So a blitz here early by the Lady Panthers as they jump out 8-0. So the Bobcats trying to settle down on this possession. Greenhaw, there's Nally, misses the shot. And here comes back Bergman the other way. That's Lowry running point right now for. Nice little crossover, stops, shoots, nothing but net. Nice play there. As that's C with the bucket. So it's 10-0. They go inside. Nally trying to make something happen. I think this Bergman Lady Panther squad in the last standings we saw, I think they were ranked number 6. Three-pointer's no good. Benedict gets the board, and they're going to slow it down a little bit. Benedict stops, shoots from the top, rattles around, goes down. Bucket is good. It's 10-3. And Flippin needed that to stop the 10-0 open run here. Looks like it's going to be a foul on the floor. So foul's going to be on Pendergrass. That's going to be her first. That's C. Of course, she's joined on the outside. C with a nice little crossover. The drive inside, throws it up. She draws the foul. They're going to call that on. They're going to call that on Nally. That's going to be her first personal, second on the team here in the opening minutes. First free throw by C is short. There's big crowd filling in here on TLSN, and 1 of 2 is good. C hits 1 of 2 from the line, and it's 11-3. And it's stolen. Here comes C back the other way. She's pushing the pace. Going to take it in herself and draws the foul. So foul's going to be on Benedict. That's going to be her first personal, third on the team. As C goes to the line and sinks the first one. Let's throw a shout out to Jimmy Lane over here at Flippin. He brought me a Bobcat burger earlier. I got about half of it. I inhaled about half of it between the junior high game and the senior high girls game. But shout outs, 13-3. Drive by Shelton to the inside, loses the handle. It's blocked. Going to be out of bounds. Going to stay with the Lady Bobcats. Of course, we're so glad to have you guys joining us in our first of a doubleheader here on TLSN. They go inside. As Greenhaw misses it, Benedict with the board, working hard. And she is fouled on the shot attempt. So that's going to be foul number 1 on C. First foul on the Lady Panthers as Benedict goes to the line and hits the first one, pulls it back to a 9-point game here in the opening quarter. And Benedict hits both of them. It's back to an 8-point game. Oh, beautiful pass down court. And the bucket is good by Smith. It is 15-5. So now this Lady Panther squad is just all over. Say that's off of Bergman, so it's going to stay with the Lady Bobcats. But right now, offensively, the Lady Bobcats struggling to get a shot from this smothering defense. And there's a steal. Going to take it coast to coast. Bucket is good off the steal. As Collins extends it now, 12-point lead. There's a three-pointer from the corner from Pendergrass. Gets her own rebound, put back, takes it in, and draws the foul. Good hustle play there by Pendergrass. Looks online, we got Laura Keck saying go Flippin'. So I assume you guys can all hear me and everything's working okay. So if someone could put something in the chat, let me know since I'm flying solo. That way I'll know everything's working and everything looks good on my side, but sometimes in the internet world, you never know. Pendergrass hits both of them, pulls it now back to an 11-point game. But Bergman has had their way from the opening possession. Looks like foul's going to be on number 2, Pendergrass. That's going to be her second personal. Of course, tonight it looks like the Lady Bobcats, too. They're just facing this really solid squad. Nice hesitation move. Takes it in with the left hand is Collins. Tell you what, Collins has some explosiveness off the dribble. Thank you, Jennifer Holland. She's being my producer. She said, looks and sounds great. Also, I will share, looks like we got Rizna Alones online saying, game will be broadcast live here. Guys, you're watching the game live here. These people that put these streams up, these are our good friends known as scammers. So don't click on any of the links. They just want to get your credit card. You can watch it for free right here on Twin Lakes Sports Network. Three-pointer from the corner is Pendergrass. Moonshot, misses it. Collins gets the board. Up 12, looking for more. Slice in the defense underneath the goal. Unable to hit the shot. Possession arrow is going to go to Flippin. Looks like Linda Smith online. She said, let's go Lady Bobcats. And guys, this is an interactive broadcast, so put something in the comments. Let us know who you're cheering for. We'd love to hear it. Game 401 that we've done in the last 6 years here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. First 400's been fun. We'll see how many more we do, but it's been a blast. So they're going to call that on Halicka. They call her for holding. So that's going to be number 1, third on the team. Now 12-point lead. Benedict to inbound it. Pendergrass catches, shoots. Three-pointers off, loose ball again. Bergman comes away with it. Bergman owning the boards here in the first quarter. Collins loses it. Looks like that was off her foot out of bounds. Going to go back to the Lady Bobcats right now with 2:48 left. There's another three-pointer from Pendergrass. Pendergrass has had a couple good looks, but shots not falling here in the first quarter. Bergman tries to answer back with a three, misses it. Pendergrass with the board and gets it off to Shelton. Shelton looking to push the pace here. And it is just ripped away. Beautiful pass down court. Bucket is good. Halicka hits the bucket now. 2:07 left here in the first quarter. It's been a good one here for the Bergman Lady Panthers as we have a full timeout on the floor. It's 20-6 here on TLSN. We'll be right back.
Our Best Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with and supporting those who serve our communities. From the ones growing our food to those putting it on everyone's plate. The ones building our neighborhoods, working to improve them, and supporting their neighbors in need. Our Best believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Our Best Bank, we believe.
All right, guys, welcome back here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. It's been a big first quarter for the Bergman Lady Panthers in this 3A conference matchup as they've jumped out 20-6 here on TLSN. So glad to have you guys joining us. Our first of a doubleheader. Senior high girls right now. We got senior high boys coming up right after this. Big crowd that's turned out, especially, I gotta say, this It's always told the Flippin side, usually they don't sit on the home side. They usually sit on the visitor side. So the big turnout from Flippin here. You can't see it on my side, but this side of the gym is pretty much packed up and filled up. There's a steal by C. Takes it in with the left hand. It's now a 16-point lead. So Bergman having their way right now. 22-6. There's a three-pointer from Shelton. It's off. As Flippin just struggling from outside. They've had some good looks from three, but unable to hit the shot. Foul's going to be on C. That's her second personal, fourth on the team. And Flippin's going to get it back with 1:18 left here in the first quarter. Shelton goes off the screen. Nice drive to the inside, draws the foul. Shot doesn't go down, but she's going to the line for two shots here. So foul's going to be on number 10. It's going to be on Lowry. That's going to be her first personal. Fifth on the team. Both teams in the penalty in this with this last minute to go. As Shelton hits the first free throw. Second free throw is good, nothing but net. Back to a 14-point game. Of course, junior high girls game. Victory for the Bergman Junior Lady Panthers. Nice drive to the inside, and Allie rips the board down, and Flippin's going to have it with 55 seconds to go here in the first quarter. They go inside, and Allie takes it in, draws the foul. As the story of the first quarter has just really been, you know, shooting woes in this first quarter for the Lady Bobcats of Flippin. Free throw is off. I'm sorry, both free throws are good. I'm blind as a bat. I am without my glasses. And I'll be honest with you guys, I am having problems seeing the Bergman numbers tonight. So it's when they have black on blue, makes it hard to read, but shot's no good from Halitska, and here comes nice dish to Benedict with the finish. And that pulls it now back down to 10, so nice little run here for Flippin, trying to climb back in it. And now going to have the ball back, down 10. They were down 16, but now starting to get rolling a little bit on offense here. Foul's going to be on 23 Collins. That's going to be her first personal. So that's going to be free throws now going to the line. So Shelton has two shots here. Trying to get it back into single digits. And nice stroke there by Shelton. Hits the first one. Of course, this is our first of two evenings of basketball this week. She hits both of them, so now back to an 8-point game. As Flippin is fighting their way back into this thing. Hesitation three is no good at the buzzer. Good finish by the Lady Bobcats at the end of one. It's an 8-point lead. It's 22-14 here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Arvest Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with those who serve our communities, from the ones caring for us every day to those shaping our tomorrows, the ones dreaming big dreams, celebrating their unique cultures, and discovering the power of financial freedom. Arvest believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
All right, guys, welcome back. Twin Lakes Sports Network started the second quarter. Flippin down 8 against the visiting Bergman Lady Panthers. This is one of the best girls teams in the state, as they're ranked in the top 10 in the 3A rankings. Our next matchup right after this is going to have a battle of two teams that are both in the top 10 in the state. It's going to be senior high boys, quite a matchup. Bergman and Flippin right here on TLSN. And we're so glad to have you guys join us on Facebook and also on YouTube tonight. Glad to have the Panther fans join us. And guys, anyone that's joining us and Bobcat fans, nice hesitation move by Collins. No good, loose ball. And it's going to stay with the Lady Panthers. They're going to set up again. C thought about it for a second. Gets it over to Collins. Collins stops, shoots. Nice shot by Collins. A little fadeaway three. And it's 25-14. Nice give and go to Nally. Good look. Shot no good. And here comes Bergman back the other way. Bergman jumped out 10-0. But Flippin has fought back. By the end of the quarter, got it back into single digits. There's Shelton for three. Shot off the back of the rim. Good rebound by Benedict. Putback is no good. Flippin again has had a lot of good looks down low, just unable to finish. There's a three-pointer from the corner. It's off, but Collins battles, gets the rebound. Now Collins working hard with a nice little fadeaway. Rattles around and goes down, and it's 27-14. Shelton and Shelton both on the outside for the Lady Panthers. Of course, they got Greenhaw, number 23. She goes inside to Nally. Nice dish inside. Bucket is good. It's kind of been the inside game of Flippin versus the outside game of Bergman here in the opening half. And now three-pointers making a difference. And then Collins just looks like an absolute beast. She can... She's got some moves down there in the paint. Bergman's going to turn it over. Flippin going to get it back the other way with 5:51 left here in the first half. Of course, fans still filing in here in Bobcat country. Shelton with the little leaner. Gets it back to 9. Collins, she's going to push the pace. Takes it in. Tough shot. No good. Pendergrass comes away with it for Flippin, and they're going to slow it down just a little bit. But now Shelton putting the Jets on. Shelton off the screen, takes it in, and draws the foul. That's going to be on Collins. That should be her second.
Foul number 23, Collins. That's her second personal. First of the period, Collins, Lady Panthers.
So now Shelton going to go to the line. Rattles around and it goes in. So Shelton hits both of them. It's an 8-point game. 27-19. I also want to say thanks to the fans. We ran a poll earlier this week that we've had over 1,000 people respond. There's a three-pointer from Lowry. It's off. Lowry, though, going to hesitate in. Nice dish down low to a wide open C. And that gets it back to a double-digit lead. Benedict stops, shoots, three-pointers off. Pendergrass battles for the board. Unable to finish it. Going to go out of bounds. Going to stay with Flippin. About halfway through the second quarter here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. So now Shelton going to set up offense. Shelton with a little left-handed runner, loose ball. Again, Greenhaw working hard, gets it. Three-pointer is up and good by Shelton. And now the lead back down to 7. As Flippin battling back. And now Collins And C on the outside for the Lady Panthers. They're going to give it to Collins. Collins, though, it is stolen. Nice defensive play by Nally. She stayed at home in D and made a great play. And now the Lady Bobcats look like they were going to get run out of the gym, have fought back to 7 and trying to get it closer. There's Pendergrass. Tough shot by Pendergrass. It's going to be out of bounds off of Nally. As the Lady Bobcats have had a lot of good looks down low. They're definitely playing with some intensity tonight. They've gotten it back down to 7. Try to go to Collins. C drives baseline, the lefty. The announcer said that was on Halitska, but I think that was wrong. So I'm sure they'll get that corrected. There's a three-pointer that's off. Shelton corrals the board. Flipping down 7, trying to see if they can get back into this one. And it's Shelton to Shelton. And now it's a 5-point game. So the momentum has really shifted here in this second quarter over to Flippin. Little hesitation 3 from outside. It's off. Greenhaw with the board. And now Shelton bringing it back down. Sorry. Sorry, I had a little kid asking me if I had paper. I don't have any extra paper here. Inside to Greenhaw. Nice dish. Bucket is good, and now it's a 3-point game. 1 point, it was 16-point lead here in the first half. Now back down to 3. Another wide open look by Bergman. They were hitting those in the first quarter. And it's going to be a turnover back to Flippin. So we got a good one building up here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. 29-26 here on TLSN. Tough up and under by Shelton, hits the bucket. And just like that, it's 29-28. It's a 1-point game. Lady Bobcats have stormed back. Going to go out of bounds off of Flippin. And Bergman's going to get possession with 1:49 left here in the second quarter. Tell you what, most impressive move of the night tonight, Chris Wire climbing over the table. Yeah, I should have got that on camera. We had Chris Wire climbing over the fence here. Huh? No, I tried to get on camera, but I missed it. But I did say you had the best play of the night. So Chris Wire just climbed over the fence. I wish I would have got it on camera. Play of the game right there. Right now, 29-28. Shelton takes it inside. Good defensive play. And here comes Bergman back. Sorry, I got distracted for a minute there. 1:14 to go. There's a three-pointer, and it is good. Smith with the 3, so now it's back to a 4-point lead. 32-28. Of course, I'm flying solo, so we don't have the super close. When Joey's here, he's usually zooming in where you can see the sweat falling off people. Not with me tonight. There's a missed shot, rebound, and put back by Collins. So now back-to-back buckets. It's a 6-point game. Shot clock turned off for this final possession. See if Flippin holds for a final shot or if they just try to keep the momentum going. Flippin got back within 3. Now it's back to 6. Benedict's shot in and out. And it's going to be enough time for Bergman, up 6, looking for more, into the corner. Good move by Halitska. And now the lead, little 5-0 runs, put it back to 8. Here comes Shelton at the buzzer. Shot is up and off. And that's going to do it as we go to halftime. And right now it is the Lady Panthers of Bergman 36, the Flippin' Lady Bobcats 28. We'll be back in about 10 minutes here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network.
Hey, Dave, Joey, Darren McFadden here, man. Wanted to send you guys a huge congratulations and a thank you from everybody. They really appreciate you guys surpassing live streaming 350 high school games over the last 6 years in the north central Arkansas area, man. Everyone, the family and the fans, everyone are very appreciative of it. They thank you very much, man. And I want to thank you guys very much for doing that, what you guys do for the community and bringing those games right to their living room, man. They really appreciate that, and I appreciate that from you guys. And always go Hogs, man. Take care.
All right, guys, welcome back. We're getting ready to start the second half here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. It's been a good one. As Flippin at one time down 16, they got as close as 2 at the end of the first quarter. Then a run. I'm sorry, they actually got within 1. Then a 7-0 run by Bergman to close out the quarter. Left us at our final score right now, 36-28, as we're getting ready to start the second half. Real quick on just catching up on online. So glad to have you guys joining us online. Make sure if you're watching tonight too, you reach down, you hit that share button, you hit that tag button, tag in a family member or a relative, give them a chance to watch the game live here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. And Flippin's going to have possession as we start off. So we're off and running here in the second half here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. This Flippin fell way behind early. It looked like they were going to get blown out of the gym, but they have fought their way back. Are now down 8 here starting the second half. Good ball movement. There's Pendergrass wide open in the corner. Misses that loose ball, comes away with it. Here comes Collins. She puts on the Jets, explodes. Dish to C. Nice block there by Shelton. And it's going to stay with Bergman. First possession here on the second half. Guys, it's cold outside, but it's getting warm in here. We got some big matchups as there's going to be body contact there. We're going to call that on Benedict. So that's going to be her third personal. First on the team here in the second half. Of course, as I mentioned earlier, guys, I am flying solo tonight. Collins misses the first free throw. So I don't have my typical camera person here, the deal maker. So not going to have those super close camera shots tonight, but should still be a good one as Shelton gets the board. Now he has it. They go inside. There's Greenhaw over to Benedict for 3. That shot has been open for Flippin. They've just been unable to take advantage of it. They've had that play. I would venture they probably shot that shot probably 6 times tonight. So it's there and open, just not hitting the shots. A good play design by Coach Grant Greenhaw. Shelton inside. There's Nally working hard, misses it. Both teams a little cold to start the third quarter. Both teams looking for their first bucket of the second half, and there's C up and under, misses it. Benedict corrals it, and here comes Shelton course, Pendergrass has been a big scorer for Flippin this year, but hasn't hit anything from the field yet. There's Nally. Spin move by Nally, draws the foul. And now with the Bergman defense is collapsing on Nally, that's leaving that corner wide open for the Lady Bobcats. So Nally going to go to the line for 2 shots. Misses the first one. Foul was on number 3, Smith. That's going to be her second. Nally hits 1 or 2. Back to a 7-point game. Again, fans still making their way into the gym. This place will be packed in a little bit. There's Smith from outside. And now the lead back to double digits. I'm sorry, that's actually said it was C that made the bucket. They go inside Greenhaw. Misses it, gets her own rebound. Tries to put it back in, draws the foul. So foul's going to be on number 10. That's going to be on Lowry. It's going to be her 3rd personal. Second on the team here in the 3rd quarter as Greenhaw goes to the line. She's got 2 shots. And she hits the first one. Of course, two game nights this week. This is our TLSN game of the week, matchup of the week. But we're going to do a bonus coverage on Thursday night. We're going to be in Yellville. We're going to actually stream the junior high games in Yellville, so a little bonus coverage there. So be sure to tune in. A little hesitation. 3-pointer from Shelton's off. C corrals the board. Left-handed runner's no good. Loose ball. It's tipped away. It's going to be out of bounds. Going to stay with Bergman with 32 seconds left on the shot clock. Try to go inside. Collins comes away with it. Rebounds, puts it down. Collins continuing her big game tonight for Bergman. She has been a scoring machine for the Lady Panthers. It's going to be tipped out of bounds, going to stay with Flippin. Flippin was down 16 in the first half, stormed back, got it all the way back down to a 2-point game. Benedict takes it in, draws the contact. They call that on C, so that's going to be Third's personal, 3rd on the team. 4:42 left here in the 3rd quarter. Still plenty of time for the Lady Bobcats if they want to try to get back into this. Shelton stops, shoots, shot is short. Here comes C back the other way. Collins, she's going to take it in. Nice aggressive move by Collins. Foul's going to be on Shelton. That's going to be her first, 2nd on the team. Collins just another explosive move. Nice dish to the outside, 3-pointer. That is money by Lowry. That's a 14-point game. Nice spin move by Shelton with the left-handed runner. Back to a 12-point game. Over to Collins. She stops, pops, 3-pointer, in and out. Pendergrass with the rebound. Flippin, though, now the lead has swelled to 12. Needing a bucket here to try to get something rolling on offense. Shelton misses it. Now it turns into a 3-on-1. 3-pointer from the corner for Collins. This has been a big 3rd quarter. The lead has gone from 8 to 15. These last 4 minutes has just been all Bergman here to start the second half. Looking very similar to the first half. Finger roll's no good. There's Halitska. She gets the board. She's going to lose her dribble, so double dribble the call. Ball back to Flippin with 2:59 here in the third. Of course, we want to thank all you guys for joining us on Facebook. This game is on Facebook and it's on YouTube. You can watch it on either one. Game 401 that we've done in the last 6 years. Thanks again for you guys helping us go over 400. Shelton looking for a screen from Greenhaw, trying to get a little space. Nally goes inside to Greenhaw. Spin move by Greenhaw, draws the foul. She's going to go to the line. Fouled in the act of shooting. Foul's going to be on Halitska. That's going to be her second. Fourth right now on Bergman. Next foul will be the penalty for the quarter. First free throw is short by Greenhaw. Of course, these teams all busy playing in a lot of tournaments during the last, while we were sitting at home the last week, they've been out playing tournaments. So they played a lot of games. All of our local teams in this area have all been playing in different tournaments, from Mount Home to Harrison to, all over the place. So Halitska's got it. Nice move by Halitska, takes it in with the finger roll. Bucket good, it's 16-point lead. 2:04 to go. Nally takes it in, tries the spin move. She is fouled on the play. So Smith, that's going to be team foul number 5. That's a third on Smith. First free throw's good. Second attempt coming right now, 16-point lead. Nally hits, actually she hits 1 and 2, so back to a 15-point game. Flippin love to try to get this back, at least get it back to single digits going into the fourth. Shot is short, ball on the floor. Flippin comes away with it. Shelton. Flippin has not hit a 3 tonight that I have written down. Collins pass ahead to a wide open. Bucket is good. I'm trying to get the number on the player. Oh, that's ahead to, that's the number 3 Smith who hits it. Fouled by Shelton. That's going to be her first. Third on the team. And Smith completes the old-fashioned three-point play. It's a 17-point lead with 1:21 to go. With the free throw, it's actually 18-point leads. It's 52-34. Just over a minute left here on the Shark Creek Graphics scoreboard, as they're going to get Shelton with the travel violation. So this third quarter has been very similar to the first quarter. Has been all Lady Panthers. And the lead now has swelled to 18. Here's a steal by Shelton. Tough shot by Shelton, but she hits it. Nice play, and now it's back to a 16-point game. Three-pointers off. There's Shelton again with a rebound. Shot clock turned off. With 23 seconds to go, under 20 seconds now. is tipped away. 5 seconds. It's going to be a race. Can they get the shot before the buzzer? Out of bounds. And they're going to keep it with 2.2 seconds to go. Still plenty of time for a catch and shoot. 16-point lead. Looks like Bergman wants to talk it over with 2.2 seconds to go as they want to try to design something here. So 30-second timeout on the floor. And we're glad to have you here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network, guys. If you're new to us, we've done over 400 games in 6 years here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We couldn't do it with all you great fans, without you guys joining us online. We appreciate you. You can help us out, guys. Hit that share button, hit that like button. You know, follow us on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube. Also, it looks like Jimmy and Linda Smith said, excuse me, they're watching from Springfield. They're watching number 2 Pendergrass. They said that's their girl. So glad to have you guys join us. Here we go, 2.2 seconds to go. Plenty of time to get a shot off here for Bergman for a catch and shoot. And that's what they're designing. Catch, shoot, three-pointer. It is good at the buzzer is C. And that's going to do it as we go to the end of 3. The lead now 19 points here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. It's 55-36 here on TLSN. We'll be back in a flash.
Our Best Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with and supporting those who serve our communities. From the ones growing our food to those putting it on everyone's plate. The ones building our neighborhoods, working to improve them, and supporting their neighbors in need. Our Best believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Our Best Bank, we believe.
All right, everyone, welcome back. Twin Lakes Sports Network. It's crunch time for Flippin. Right now down 55 after the three-pointer at the buzzer, down 19. As Flippin was down in the first half 16, then they got all the way back within a bucket. Going into half, they were down 8. Now that lead has become 19. It was all Bergman here in the third quarter, so now started the fourth. Foul on C. That's going to be number 4 on her. Story of the game, Flippin just struggling shooting from the field. They've had some good looks. There's Pendergrass wide open for the 3. Shot short. Gets her own rebound, slices the defense, and hits the finger roll. And that gets it back to 17 as Flippin's going to need a couple defensive stops here to try to get back in, and they don't. There's Halitska making it look easy. It looked like the Red Sea parting there on defense. Opened it up, back to a 19-point game. They go inside, and Alley loses the handle out of bounds. Looks like we got timeout on the floor. 7:05 left here in the fourth quarter. And we're glad to have you here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network, guys. We'll be right back. All right, guys, welcome back. Twin Lakes Sports Network, fourth quarter of our first of a dynamic doubleheader tonight. And Bergman has been dynamic in this game as their lead up right now 19 over the hometown Flippin' Lady Bobcats. So here comes Collins again. Beautiful drive to the inside, draws the foul, bucket falls, and she's going to the line. So foul's going to be on Benedict. That's going to be number 4 on Benedict. So Collins completes the three-point play. Now it's a 22-point game. Of course, tonight, a lot of great matchups. I know over in Mountain Home right now, they got Harrison, the battle of Harrison and Mountain Home, Bombers and Goblins. Over here, you're going to have the number 1 3A team in the state, the Flippin Bergman Panthers. And they're going to be taking on the number 8 3A team, the Flippin Bobcats. That should be quite a matchup. This one was close for a while, but now Bergman has put on the Jets here in the second half offensively. Halitska draws the foul. Foul's going to be on Shelton. That's going to be her second. So now 2 shots coming here for Halitska. Of course, guys, remember this is an interactive broadcast, so we'd love to see your comments in the chat. Let us know who you're cheering for. Senior boys game after this should be a good one. There's Shelton with the hesitation. Misses the shot. And here comes C. Right now, C's playing with 4 fouls. She stops, no hesitation, 3-pointer there. And now the lead, 26, so a close first half has turned into all Bergman here in the second. Largest lead of the game right now, 26. Shelton, ball's on the floor, wrapped up, gets it off to Shelton. Shelton takes it in. She's going to draw the foul. Looks like they're going to call that on Collins. It's going to be number 3 on Collins. And it's going to be the second foul of the quarter with Shelton to the line. Of course, first games of the year for us in 2025. It was a big-time 2024 as we did about 80 games. Going to be out of bounds. Going to go to Bergman with 5:24 left. Lowry hands it off. Halitska splits the defense. Pass to the corner, 3-pointer. It's off, loose ball, tipped around, off Halitska, out of bounds. Going to go back to the Lady Bobcats. Right now, Flippin primarily almost playing just not to get mercy ruled. With 5:03 to go. So Bergman showing why they're a top 10 rated senior girls team in the 3A conference. Flippin had some opportunities, though, just couldn't take advantage. There's Pendergrass from the corner, and she hits the 3. Nice play by Pendergrass. Bucket is good. Then Bergman answers right back. That's Lowry. Go back to a 26-point lead. Four minutes halfway through the fourth quarter. There's a fadeaway 3 that's off. Lowry gets the board. She's going to throw it ahead for C. C, the lefty, nice play. And the lead now is 28. There's Greenhaw backing it down. Takes it in, going to be fouled.
Fouls on 0, C, that's her first, team
So foul's going to be on 0. C, that's going to be the first. Third on the team. Foul was on the floor, so Flippin going to keep possession. To Shelton, little runner, no good. Loose ball tipped around. And it's going to be a travel against Flippin. Ball back to the Lady Panthers with 3:22 to go. A bucket here will turn it into a mercy roll for the last 3 minutes. There's C for 3, and it is good. A huge second half here for the Bergman Lady Panthers. It's been a 36-13 second half. And now the lead is swollen to 31. So foul's going to be on C. That's going to be her second personal. 2 shots here from Shelton. First free throw is good. Both free throws good by Shelton. And that at least takes away the mercy rule here in the last 2 minutes as they get back under 30. Go to Collins. Collins backing down, working hard. Nice move by Collins. Now the lead back to 31. Of course, Bergman will be in Yellville Friday night for homecoming. It won't be homecoming for Yellville. It's actually going to be their celebration of their track team. So they'll be celebrating them. We will not be there. We will be in Yellville on Thursday night covering Cotter going over to take on Yellville and some junior high bonus coverage here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We've never done just a junior high night. And we're like, hey, let's try it. There's a three-pointer. Halitska. And again, this second half has just been all Bergman. 41-15, so it's just exploded this game wide open. Be running clock here the last minute. There's Pendergrass for 3. Nally working hard, misses it, tries to make the save. Here comes Bergman away with it, pass ahead. That's going to be 2 right there for Halitska. As Bergman pulling out C and Halitska. Big games for both of those ladies. As they've subbed in. Also pulled out Collins, going to let their starters get a little rest here, up 36. Oh, nice dish underneath. Bucket is good by C. So the route is on here in the senior girls matchup as Bergman there's the inside Nally with the finish, but that's going to do it as Bergman is going to take the victory 81-45 here in our first of 2 here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. So we got senior high boys action coming up right after this. We're going to step away for about 10 minutes here on TLSN, and when we come back, it'll be senior high boys right here tonight. All right, guys, we're going to step away for about 10 minutes here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. So Bergman takes the victory. They've taken the junior high girls matchup. Also, they've taken the senior high girls matchup. And now coming up next, we got senior high boys action. It's number 8 versus number 1 in the state right here on TLSN. We'll be back in about 10 minutes for our final matchup of the night. Hey everyone, this is the Loose Cannon, David McBee, and welcome back to the Twin Lakes Sports Network. This is our main event of the night, senior boys battle right here on TLSN. We got the number 1 team in the 3A, Bergman, taking on the number 8 team, the Flippin Bobcats. This is going to be a slobber knocker right here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Starting lineups getting ready to come, and we are ready to roll. This is going to be a good one here on TLSN. Did get some keys to victory for Flippin. I talked to our TLSN correspondent, Kaylee Chatelaine. She told me they got a shutdown Friend and Schubert, and then she said also they got to keep it to less than 15 turnovers. She said less than 15 turnovers, Flippin wins the ball game. I talked to Amanda Woodworth and Courtney Roberts. They were our correspondents for the Bergman Panthers, and they said their keys is just keep doing what they're doing. So this is going to be a fun one here on TLSN. Starting lineups as we're getting ready to get rolling. Final game of the night of this dynamic doubleheader, and we're so glad to have you guys here. Big crowd that's turned out. You can't see this side of the gymnasium, but this place is just the visiting side is completely packed. Still got some seats on the other side, of course, but man, this side in front of me, this place is going to be walking. So here goes rocking. Here's number 40. That's Sawyer Schubert.
Number 35, Cody Sane.
Number 35.
Number 12, James Holt.
Zane, number 12, that's Holt.
Number 10, Zion Fultz.
Number 10, that's Zion Fultz.
And number 11, Dylan Friend.
And number 11, that's Dylan Friend. That's your starting lineup for the Bergman Panthers. Of course, they are having a killer season so far. Now your hometown Flippin Bobcat squad. As we are ready to rock and roll, this is going to be a slobber knocker of a game here on TLSN. And we're glad to have you here.
The starting lineup for your Flippin Bobcats. Number 3, Blaine Thompson.
So here's number 3, Blaine Thompson.
Number 10, Hudson Lindsay.
Number 10, Hudson Lindsay.
Number 24, Tucker Thompson.
Number 24, Tucker Thompson.
Number 21, Christian Wire.
Number 21, Christian Wire.
And number 32, Rylan Robbins.
And number 32, the senior Rylan Robbins. And they're coached by head coach Josh Robbins, assisted by assistant coach Terry Chatelaine. Of course, anytime you have the old Chicago Bulls entrance Cirrus playing, that means it's time to get it on. We're ready to get it on with this game tonight. Final of the night here on TLSN. Of course, this is an interactive broadcast for all you guys that are joining us online. We want to see your comments. We want to know who you're cheering for. It's going to be Thompson and number 40, Schubert, to jump. And Bergman's going to win it, and they're going to get the opening possession. We are off and running. This is going to be a great matchup here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. You can feel the intensity. This is a conference battle, but also an important clash between these great rivals. There's a drive, baseline, bucket is good. And Bergman strikes first. They go up 2-0. Flippin's going to have Wire and Robbins. They got Thompson on the outside with him as well. Now they're really paying close attention to Rylan Robbins, and they should. He's a big-time scorer. Three-pointer's no good. Here comes a rebound. And Bergman pushing the pace. Takes it in and draws the foul. It's going to be on number 10, Lindsay. That's going to be his first personal. Number 10, Fultz, to go to the line. It's 2-0. First free throw is good. It's 3-0 Bergman. Second free throw attempt is good. Hits 2 of them. It's 4-0. And now Wire going to walk it down with Robbins. Going to be knocked out of bounds. Looks like it's going to stay with Flippin. 6:46 left here in the first quarter. Thompson on the outside. He's got Robbins. Robbins had a monster tournament over at the Mountain Home Atlas Asphalt Tournament just recently. Flippin finished third. And a winning shot by Lindsay. Three-pointer from Lindsay's off. Loose ball. Trying to make the save is Thompson, who goes into the stands. Unable to make the save. They say it's actually... They say it is off of Flippin. Going to go back to Bergman with 6:27 left here in the first quarter. As Flippin looking to put pressure, it's going to be kicked out of bounds. And no, they're going to call a foul on Thompson. So that's going to be his first personal. So Flippin fans not happy with that early call. They thought it was clean, so as we're waiting to hear the call. I don't know if they called or if it was a warning to the coach. There's a drive inside. Friend with the shot. It's 6-0. So Bergman off to a strong start here in the first quarter. Over to Robbins, three-pointer. He arches that one. That's money from the corner. It's 6-3. And Flippin needed that. Looks like foul's going to be on 24 Thompson. That's going to be his first personal. Spin move. Bergman wanting a foul. As they say, it's a turnover. Possession arrow back to Flippin. So now Wire and Robbins going to walk it down 6-3. Already, though, both teams, you can feel the intensity up here. There's Robbins from outside. Shot is off. Here comes Bergman. They're pushing the pace. Looking to explode. Nice play by Fultz. And it's 8-3. Flippin had some tough opponents at the Atlas Asphalt Tournament. That shot's off by Robbins. So that's going to be foul on number 10, Lindsay. That's going to be his second. Already fourth on Flippin with 4:40 to go here in the first quarter. Lob inside, shot. Schubert misses the lefty, and here comes Robbins. Now looking to push in the pace, explodes, takes it all the way, his friend. And now at 10-3. That's number 23, the senior Glenn, who's checked into the game for Flippin. Thompson over to Glenn. Glenn stops, shoots, three-pointer, nothing but net. And now it's 10-6. Outside shooting, keeping Flippin in this one early. That's Holt, takes it in with a little hesitation, draws the foul. That's going to be team foul number 5.
Holt at the line in the middle of 2.
So 2 free throws coming here for Holt. Hits 1 of 2, makes it 11-6. Wire and Robbins on the outside for Flippin. They go inside. That's Hodges, number 25, that's checked in the game. We'll try to get inside to Hodges again. Here comes Wire. Wire with the little runner. Shot's no good, tipped out. Nice play there by Hodges to keep it alive. Three-pointer from the corner from Glenn is off. There's Robbins with the rebound. Back to Wire for 3. Shot is long. Robbins again battling to keep it alive, and they say it's out of bounds. Say it's off of Flippin. Going to go back to Bergman with 3:05 left here in the first quarter. It's 11-6. And now Flippin already in the penalty on fouls with 3 minutes to go. So any foul here is going to be free throws. They're going down the big man Schubert, the lefty. Nothing there. Little hesitation shot by Fultz, draws the foul. So they're going to call that on Hodges. That's going to be his first personal, 6th on the team. And the free throw by Fultz is short. Big matchup here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. That one is short as well, so 0-2 from the line. So Flippin, again, still just down 5 here in the first quarter. Despite struggling offensively, as it's going to be a foul. As Robbins, that's going to be the first foul on Bergman. That's going to be on number 11, Friend. That's going to be his first personal. They get it inside or outside to Robbins. Glenn going to work it down to Hodges. To the slicing Glenn, who's rejected. It was a good look by Hodges, but nice defensive play there by Bergman. There's a three-pointer from the corner. It is good by Fultz. And it's 14-6. Hodges with the little fadeaway. That's off. And again, Bergman just showing why they're one of the top teams in the state. Nice lefty runner by Fultz. And now largest lead of the game is 10. It's 16-6 over to Robbins. Here comes Glenn going baseline. Tries to swing it over to Robbins. Robbins, little miscommunication there with Hodges. Out of bounds, going to stay with Flippin. 11 seconds left on the shot clock. 1:23 left here in an action-packed first quarter. A lot of intensity by both of these teams, but right now Bergman in control. Holding Flippin to just 2 threes. Hodges with a nice fadeaway, bucket's good. It's 16-8. Tough spin move, knocked away. Robbins is going to come away with it and pushes it ahead to Wire. There's Hodges again. Shots off. Robbins skying for the rebound, misses it. And here comes Bergman back the other way. Nice move there by Fultz, draws the foul. Foul's going to be on Hodges. So Fultz going to go to the line for 2 shots here. That's number 7 on Flippin here in this first quarter. First free throw by Fultz is good. It's 17-8. It's a big crowd that's come over from Bergman to support these Panthers. And big crowd that's come out for the Bobcats tonight. Both free throws good. It's 18-8. Got an 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Of course, he's Flippin currently ranked 8th in the latest standings for the AAA. Bergman ranked number 1 here in the 3A. Robbins loses a handle. He wanted a foul, no call. Now shot clock going to be turned off. Underneath, good position by Bergman, but it's knocked away. Flippin's got it, 10 seconds to go, enough time to set something up. Three-pointer is off. There's Schubert, skies for the board. Long shot at the end of the quarter is off. So after a fast-moving first quarter, at the end of one, it is Bergman 18, Flippin 8 here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Our Best Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with and supporting those who serve our communities. From the ones growing our food to those putting it on everyone's plate. The ones building our neighborhoods, working to improve them, and supporting their neighbors in need. Our Best believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Our Best Bank. We believe.
All right, guys, welcome back. Twin Lakes Sports Network getting ready to start the second quarter. It's 18-8. Real quick, going to get caught up on a couple comments. We had earlier, we had Curtis Wilson. He was talking about Collins in the first game. Said she's amazing. Say really appreciate us broadcasting the game. Say we do a great job. Thank you. Awesome. Appreciate it. Aaron Lindsay said, let's go Bobcats. Get it number 1 and number 10. Dr. Pepper, he says, let's go Bobcats. So appreciate you guys joining us. And, guys, the way you guys help us out here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network, if you're watching, number 1, if you hit that share button, more viewers we get, the more it helps us. That's why we're able to bring these games to you free. Game 402 we've done in the last 6 years, and we're able to do it because of these sponsors. So if you follow us on Facebook, hit that follow button, or you hit that subscribe button on YouTube. That helps us grow, guys, so we appreciate your support. It's going to be a travel violation on the Bobcats. And now 10-point lead, 18-8. There's a drive, nothing there. Going to get it off to Robbins. Robbins, good defensive play there by Bergman. Pass ahead. Foul's going to be on Lindsay. That's number 2 on Lindsay. They're going to call that on number 11. That's going to be on Friend. That's going to be the second on Friend. First on Bergman here in the second quarter. Right now it's 18-8. Nice play. There's Robbins with the bucket. And pulls it back to an 8-point game. Drive inside, left-handed floaters, no good. There's a rebound and put back. Cleaning the glass is Schubert, the 6'7" senior. And it's 20-10. They go, there's Robbins in the corner. He likes that shot most of the time, but that one's long. Wire gets the steal. Wire's going to push the pace, looking to take it coast to coast with the finger roll. Bucket's good. It's now an 8-point game. Up and under, nice move by Fultz. He's having a good game here in the first half. It's 22-12. Flippin, though, has had opportunities here. Ball's all over the place. And they're going to call the foul on Glenn. So that's going to be number 2 on Glenn. Already 2 fouls here in the quarter for Flippin. As Wire, they're going to get Wire with the foul. So that's going to be the first personal on Wire. Good ball movement there by Bergman. Nice little fadeaway. Shot is off. Robbins gets the board. Just Flippin, trying to see if they can get something going offensively. There is Glenn with the 3. Shot is off. Fultz with the board. A lot of contact there with Glenn, but they're going to call that on Glenn. That's going to be now, he's got 3. Already 4 fouls on Flippin here in the second quarter. So already fouls starting to mount up for the Flippin Bobcats here in the first half. As they've left Glenn in the game playing with 3 fouls. Seven seconds on the shot clock. 5 seconds. Three-pointer is good. Fultz again with the nice 3. Now it's 13-point lead.
Fouls on number 10, Fultz has his first personal, team foul number 2.
Foul's going to be on Fultz. That's going to be his first, second on the team. Now 11 fouls to 3 so far in the foul count for the game. As Wire thought about for a second, hands it off to Robbins. Robbins with the tough free throw is fouled, and he's going to go to the line.
Fouls number 10, Mallett has his first personal, team foul number 3.
So foul's going to be on number 10. That's going to be on Fultz. It's going to be his second as Robbins misses the first one. Of course, Flippin ended up getting 3rd place in the Atlas Asphalt Tournament that they played over the Christmas break. Had some big matchups with some very large schools, and right now they got their hands full. Right now down 12. 4:28 left here in the second quarter. It's 25-13 here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Hey, Dave, Joey, Darren McFadden here, man. Wanted to send you guys a huge congratulations and a thank you from everybody. They really appreciate you guys surpassing live streaming 350 high school games over the last 6 years in the north central Arkansas area, man. Everyone, the family and the fans, everyone are very appreciative of it. They thank you very much, man. And I want to thank you guys very much for doing that, what you guys do for the community and bringing those games right to their living room, man. They really appreciate that, and I appreciate that from you guys. And always go Hogs, man. Take care.
All right, guys, welcome back. Twin Lakes Sports Network. It's 4:28 left here in the first half. Now Bergman barely makes a save. Almost had a turnover in the backcourt. They're going to bring it up right now. Up 12 here in the first half. As Wire, tough spin move, nice dish underneath. That's going to be Schubert. Wrapped up. They're going to call that on Hodges. That's going to be his third. So now 5 fouls with 4 minutes left here in the first half. And already it's going to be free throws for the next 4 minutes on any foul. Schubert's first free throw off the back of the rim as Thompson and Thompson check in for Flippin. Of course, we appreciate you guys joining us. Schubert hits 1 of 2. It's 26-13. Flippin, or trying to see if they can get back into this game. Just offensively kind of struggling here in this first half. Need a couple buckets to try to get some momentum going. Knocked out of bounds. Going to stay with Flippin with 18 seconds left on the shot clock. There's a big crowd that's turned out tonight for Flippin and also Bergman. They always have a great group that travels with them. Shot by Glenn's off. Now pushing the pace. Pass ahead. Schubert with the bucket. Wire trying to make the save. Happens to save it, but right now, largest lead of the game. It's 15. Of course, Bergman, they'll be playing in Yellville on Friday night. Another 3A conference matchup. As Bergman's done a good job really keying in on Robbins. They have not given him any space. They've had some double team and triple teams. But Robbins hits the bucket. Nice play by Robbins. First, congratulations. Robbins recently went over 2,000 points here at Flippin. Shout out to him. Good ball movement there. Nice spin move to the inside. Tough play by Holt. As he did a little hesitation in the air, hits the shot. It's back to a 15-point game. Thompson and Robbins. There's Glenn for 3. Flippin needed that. Big 3, back to 12. Wire tried to make the steal, misses it. Now Bergman's going to go ahead and slow it down a little bit with 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go. They've held this Flippin Bobcat offense to 18 points here in the first half. As they're going to call the contact with Glenn. That's going to be number 4 on Glenn. So Glenn now with 4 fouls. And 2 shots coming here for Bergman. It's 30-18. Second free throw is good. So 1 of 2 from the line, going to make it back to a 13-point game. There's Wire over to Robbins. Robbins with the moonshot from 3 is off. Trying to follow up his own rebound, and it's going to stay with Flippin. Good hustle there play by Robbins. Now, so despite all this, Flippin only down 13. If they could get a little run, they can easily get back into this game. They're going to call that on number 11, Friend. That's going to be number 3 on Friend. 4th on Bergman. Flippin going to get it back with 1:48 left here in the second. Little fadeaway there is off. Nice rebound. Good hustle there by number 3, Thompson. Keeping it alive for Flippin. So foul's going to be on number 31, Mills. That's going to be his first personal. 5th on the team, so now free throws Coming here is Thompson to go to the line. First free throw is off. So with 1:37 to go, Flippin, I think they definitely want to get this back down under 10 points. Hits 1 of 2. 12-point game. Drive to the inside, gonna draw the foul. They're gonna call that on Wire. That's gonna be his second personal. So in the penalty, it's gonna be free throws here for Mills. 1:24 left here in the first half. First free throw is good, extends it back to 13. It's both free throws good. Here comes Wire. Wire with the drive from the free throw line. Nice play by Wire. Bucket's good. Back to a 12-point game. Oh, beautiful dish. Down low. Bucket is good and draws the foul. So now Wire with Atkins hits the free throw. Now a chance to get the old-fashioned three-point play. With the foul on Wire, now you have Wire with 3, Glenn with 4. Total of 15 fouls here in the first half for Flippin. Now they got a couple people in foul trouble. Robbins skies for the board and down 14, gonna bring it down for the Bobcats. Thompson over to Wire. Back to Robbins, over to Wire. Wire now playing with 3 fouls. Drive inside. There's a three-pointer from the corner. Nothing but air there from Thompson. A little behind the back, looking to push the pace. Thompson steals it back, but he steps out of bounds. 32.9 seconds left. 3-point difference between the shot clock and the game clock. 14-point lead for Bergman. Looks like they're going to be content to hold it for a last shot here. 3 seconds left. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Robbins comes away with the steal. 5 seconds to go. He's got a chance to make something happen. Three-pointer is off, loose ball, and that's going to do it as we go to halftime. And right now it's Bergman 35, Flippin 21 here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We'll be back in about 8 minutes here on TLSN. All right, guys, welcome back. Getting ready to start the third quarter here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Right now, the number one team in the 3A, showing why they're the number one team. Bergman with a very solid first half. Right now, they're up 35 to 15. Or I'm sorry, 35 to 21. 14-point lead here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. And we're glad to have you guys joining us here on TLSN. Real quick, got a couple comments to get caught up on. We got Josh Thompson saying, let's go Bobcats. And Deborah Donner said, go Bobcats from Northeast Arkansas, Lion Country. So glad to have them joining us. So here we go. 35-21, Bobcats get the ball to start the second half. As Bobcats just need to get something going offensively. They struggle with fouls in the first half. Now they got two that's in foul trouble. Glenn, he's got four. He's out right now. Robbins thought about nothing there. Going to get it back out to Thompson. Lindsay with the drive. And he's going to draw the foul.
Fouls on number 35, Sane. That's his first personal, first of the period.
So fouls on number 35, Sane. That's going to be his first personal. There's a three-pointer from Lindsay.
3 points, Lindsay.
That gets it back to 11, so big shot there to start the third quarter for the Bobcats. And now Bergman trying to answer back, loose ball. Robbins pulls it away from Schubert. Now down 11, trying to get back into it. They find Thompson in the corner for three. Shots off. And here comes Bergman with the rebound, pushing the pace. 3-on-2. Up and under. There's Schubert, unable to finish. Offensive rebound and putback, going to draw the foul.
Foul number 24, Thompson.
That's going to be Holt. That's going to be the second foul on Thompson. As Holt is fouled and now going to go to the line. Of course, everyone that is watching us online, first free throw is good. This is game 402 we've done in 6 years, guys, so you can help us out. Just reach down, hit that subscribe button. If you're on YouTube, if you're on Facebook, hit that follow button, and that helps us be able to bring these games to you free. 402 games, and we got quite a few to do in this next month, so it should be a fun last month. There's Robbins for three. Shots off, loose ball, bounces over the head of Robbins. Going to take it all the way as Robbins got back. I'm sorry, I said that was Robbins, but it's actually number 22. Good hustle there by Copeland. Getting back and making it a tough shot. Now a little give and go with Robbins. Out to Thompson. Thompson baseline back to Robbins. Robbins for three. Shot is off. Again, busting to the outside. There's running the lane is number 11. That's Friend. And it's back to a 14-point game with 6 minutes to go here in the third. Trying to get it to Copeland. Pass, though, out of bounds. As we got a timeout on the floor. 5:58 here in the third quarter, and Bergman in control, 38-24 here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Arvest Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with and supporting those who serve our communities. From the ones growing our food, to those putting it on everyone's plate. The ones building our neighborhoods, working to improve them, and supporting their neighbors in need. Arvest believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
All right, guys, welcome back here at the third quarter. We're over in Bobcat Country. The number one team in the 3A, showing why they're the number one team, up 14, Bergman. 5:58 to go here in the third quarter. Plenty of time for Flippin to try to get back into this game. They go inside. There's Schubert underneath. Gets around Thompson. Bucket is good by Schubert, and it's back to a 16-point lead. Thompson with the drive. Pass picked. Trying to get it to Copeland. Drive with the right hand is Friend. Now it's 18-point lead. Robbins right now, they're not giving him any space because they know Robbins can get hot quick. He's scored over 2,000 points in his high school career, looking for more. Drive to Copeland down the lane, misses the shot. Looks like I was partially blocked. And Friend's gonna slow it down, 5 minutes to go. Nice give and go, bucket is good by Sane. And now the lead, largest lead of the game, 20. Robbins trying to answer back. Thompson keeps it alive, gets it in the corner to Thompson, fade away, shot is short, trying to get his own rebound. Bergman comes away with it. Here comes the big man, Schubert. Ball is on the floor, loose ball. Nice dish to Thompson, bucket is good. It's back to an 18-point game. So foul's going to be on number 10, Lindsey. That's his third. So foul's really starting to pile up for the Bobcats. Sane wide open. Picks it up and under. Now the lead back to 20. So Flippin's going to get back in this game. They need to do something here in this next couple minutes. Hodges misses it. Robbins battling for it. And it's going to go back to the Bobcats. 3:36 left here in the third quarter. And now 20-point lead. There's Wire, goes baseline. Over to Glenn for three. Glenn's shot is off. Now Fultz, left-hander, takes it in. Bucket is no good, foul's on the floor.
Fouls number 25, Hodges. That's his fourth personal.
So that's going to be on Hodges. That's going to be number 4, I believe, on Hodges now. So Bergman's going to have possession here. Up 20. There's Schubert with the spin move. Good defense there by the Bobcats. Nice play by Wire. No good. Robbins all over the floor trying to make the save, but it's out of bounds. Looks like Coach Josh Robbins, he wants to talk it over. 2:59 left here in the third quarter. And it's Bergman up 20 over Flippin here on TLSN. We'll be right back. All right, guys, welcome back to Flippin. We're in Bobcat country for our TLSN Game of the Week, and right now it is a 20-point lead for the Bergman Panthers. Of course, the Lady Panthers took the senior high girls game earlier this evening. One of the junior highs trying to see if they can get the clean sweep here against Flippin. They're now up 20 here late in the third quarter. Down to Schubert with the dunk with authority. And now the lead is 22. Beautiful little give and go. No doubt there by Schubert. Now largest lead of the game. Robbins with the drive, takes it in, draws the foul. Good hustle play there by Robbins.
Foul number 40, Schubert. That's his first personal. Team foul number 2. Robbins goes to the line to shoot 2.
As Roberts now going to the line for 2 shots. Robbins' first free throw is off. Now the Bobcats just struggling from the field this evening. They've had looks, but especially from the arc, as Robbins uncharacteristically misses 2. That don't happen very often. It's going to be out off Bergman, so it's going to stay with Flippin. But Robbins can go off quick if he gets hot, and they need him to. Lynn skies for the rebound, misses the putback. Loose ball. It's like we got a technical, or I don't know if he's calling a technical or a timeout.
Okay, 2 fouls were called on number 1, Truett Lindsay, personal foul. That will be personal foul on number 2. Team foul number 1 for this period, and technical foul on number 1. That will be his second or third personal. Team foul number 2.
So it was a technical foul on Lindsay. So now free throws. Friend at the free throw line. Free throws and possession. As a fan's getting a little testy over here in Bobcat country. They didn't like the call on the play, as there was a lot of contact on it. And they ended up calling Lindsay with the technical. Now Bergman up 24. Oh, beautiful spin move. Nice play by Sane with the spin move and finish. Now it's a 26-point lead. Getting close to getting mercy ruled for Flippin as the drive inside. Tough shot there by Robbins. Trying to see if they're counting the bucket. So that's going to be the second on Schubert. So basket is good by Robbins, and a chance for a three-point play here. Free throw, nothing but net there by Robbins. Down 23. Schubert from the free throw line. That's a nice looking shot there by Schubert. Back to a 25-point game. Robbins starting to heat up here in the last couple minutes of the quarter. Now 23. 20-second difference between the shot and the game clock. Sorry, I'm slacking off on my camera work. I'm working solo tonight, so camera work's not quite what it is when I normally have Joey here. Normally I just got to talk and work the software, and tonight doing all three, so not quite the ultra super close-ups. Here comes Robbins. 24 seconds ago, shot clock turned off. Robbins has it stripped away. Pass ahead. Layup is good. by Friend. Lead now back to 25 with 10 seconds to go. Here's a three-pointer from Robbins, is no good. And in a big quarter by Bergman at the end of three. It's now 56-31 here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We'll be back in a minute here on TLSN. I'm glad to have everyone. Big crowd, of course. You know, shout out to a couple of my coworkers right here. You can see the side of their face. That's Tara Payne and Amanda Woodworth. I can't get them to turn this way, but shout out to them. A couple of my coworkers from my actual day job, because believe it or not, people, this isn't my day job. I actually have a real job that I do. Even though I've done 400 games in 6 years, this is just a fun little hobby that a friend of mine started. And now we've done over 400 games, so couldn't do it without you guys. Appreciate your support. Knocked away. Here comes Bergman, looking to try to take it all the way for the layup. It is good. Friend, and now the lead, 27. So Bergman has just brought the intensity on defense tonight with forcing turnovers, also just shooting good from the field, and Flippin struggling offensively this evening. It's going to be out of bounds. Looks like that's off Glenn, so going to go back to Bergman. $7:11 to go here in the fourth quarter. Ball's going to be on the floor, out of bounds, going to stay with Bergman. 22 seconds left on the shot clock. So Bergman has possession and control as Glenn almost had the steal. Of course, I believe these teams will meet later again in the season. This is their first matchup. Three-pointer is off. There's Schubert with the board, the big 6'7". Center goes up, misses it. Now he's going to go to the line, fouled in the act of shooting. 58-31. So Schubert to the line to shoot two shots. That's going to be on Thompson. And now lead 28. Of course, 30 is the number. 30 will be a running clock. As number 35, Sane, comes out of the game. He had a nice game tonight. Schubert hits both of them, so now 29-point lead for Bergman. Punched away from Lindsay. There's a three-pointer, it's off. Rebound, put back. Schubert misses it at point-blank range. Here comes Glenn. Glenn and Robbins. The two seniors drive to the inside, misses it. Schubert with the board. And again, Bergman just really pushing the pace. So foul's going to be on Robbins. That's going to be his first personal, second on the team. Foul's on the floor, so Bergman's going to or no, they say it's actually in the act of shooting, so 2 shots coming here. If he hits one, it's going to be a running clock. As of the battle tonight was against number 8 versus number 1 in the 3A conference, and Bergman has definitely brought it this evening on the road here in Flippin. Now with 30-point lead, should be a running clock here, 31-point lead. So now running clock. As looks like Flippin is emptying out their bench as he's bringing his starters in, as Bergman has done the same. So with 5 minutes, 30 seconds to go, we're going to get to see a lot of players get an opportunity here to play in the last 5.5 minutes. So Bergman is going to take this big conference victory tonight over Flippin. Give and go up and under. We got a foul on the play. We're going to call Friend with the foul. So this is the number 14. This is Colin English at the line. And he hits the first one. Gets it back to a 30-point lead. Of course, we'll be back again on Thursday night with our second game of the week. It's going to be a travel violation, so ball back to Flippin. So Thursday night we will be in Yellville. It's going to be Cotter versus Yellville. We'll be covering the 2 junior high games, a little bonus coverage. We normally don't do junior high, but we're going to cover those games Thursday night, a little bit of bonus coverage. So that should be a fun one to watch here on TLSN. And then after that, we got a full schedule all throughout January into the first week of February. So coming down the stretch, season 6 here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. English with the bucket. Nice play by English. So we'll have some fun on Thursday night covering that junior high ball matchup. Of course, I think Yellville Summit, their track squad will be recognized for their track accomplishments on Friday night. They're having a special ceremony to recognize that group. So it'll be a big night for them. So Friend with the bucket. And now under 3 minutes to go. Shot's no good. Here comes Bergman back with 2:43 left. Long 3-pointers off, rebound, going to be knocked out of bounds. So foul's going to be on 30 more. So now Case to shoot 2 free throws for Bergman. But again, I want to say thanks, though. We hit our 400th broadcast in our final game that we did. It was Tuckerman and Cotter. But appreciate all you guys joining us live on the Twin Lakes Sports Network over the last 6 years. It's been fun. And fortunately, this game wasn't exciting. We were hoping this was going to be a really tight battle, but Bergman just kind of controlled the night. But still a long season to go. A lot of things can happen, so we'll have to see. We have a lot more Flippin' Bobcat games to cover. Nice spin move. Moore with the spin move and uses the bank. There's a 3-pointer from the corner. It is good. That's Hayes with the 3. There's a steal. Shot is up, draws the foul. You're going to call the foul on Moore. And going to line number 34, I believe that's Case. So 2 free throws coming for Case. Hits the first one. Second free throw is good. So it was a close game. A quarter after the first quarter, Flippin got within a couple buckets, but then after that, it's just been all Bergman, especially the second half. Very similar to the girls' game. So Bergman is going to take the sweep over here in Bobcat country. 3-pointers off. Moore gets the board and going to bring it down with 20 seconds left. Going to go out of bounds. Ball back to Bergman, but that's going to do it. Bergman is going to take the victory over Flippin tonight in Bobcat country, 70-36 here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. So again, thank you so much for joining us this evening here on TLSN. For the Loose Cannon, David McBee. Also for Joey the Deal Maker Shaw. He wasn't here tonight, but I know he's saying it. Appreciate you guys joining us. And remember, this week, go out and do something nice for someone. And remember, your tomorrows are never guaranteed. Have a great week from all of us here at the Twin Lakes Sports Network.